Alright, Devon got a new video. Let's check it out.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip-hop news. And today I'm gonna be doing a review on Devon's new album, The God Box. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more reviews and more reactions, and let me know in the comment section of what you want me to review, what you want me to react to, and hit a like. And don't forget to subscribe. Did I just say that? But anyways, let me know in the comment section of what your favorite track is on Devon. Plus, if you're an independent artist, I'm doing a segment called Underground Spotlight. And if you're interested, hit me up on Twitter or my Instagram. My information is on this ticker right here. And I will review your album or mixtape. You have to have a mixtape that's on any streaming site and one music video to where I can showcase your talent and how you look. But with that out the way, let's go ahead and review Devon's The God Box. Throughout Devon's career, Devon from Mississippi the album has made a drastic transition all the way up to this album, The God Box. First, Devon has came out with Mississippi the album, which he did a lot of cussing. I'm really pretty sure that this is the most aggressive and vulgar album to history with cuss words on it, to now where he's more of a prolific activist and he's got a message to bring across the whole culture of how black people is treated and his whole thoughts and meanings on that. When I listened to this album, I was really expecting a lot of that, but you know, with my opinion, I think it's good that he did that and kind of bad. When I look at the album cover, the cover looks pretty average or whatever. Like, I like the design of him in space and like on his skull or whatever. I really don't understand the whole meaning of that. If I don't know, please prove me wrong in the comment section. But I mean, overall, I think the cover is okay. Well, what I like about it is that the whole thing that Devon putting his philosophy in an album is a very, very brave, bold thing. But you know, he was campaigning this album almost for 2 years. 2 years. And within them 2 years, a lot of people have been putting out like more of a social conscious music, like Run the Box, recently Logic, and even Joey Badass, All American Badass. And I think that if this album actually came out when he first started campaigning this album, it would be more of a bigger message and more impactful than what it is, because it seems like it's a trend now. Everybody's doing social issue albums, and I think Devon was one of the first artists to start putting out as far as promoting social conscious music. And he said that this might be the best album of 2017, which I really don't agree with it, but it sounds pretty good. Well, I like track number 5, Amy. It's basically a song talking about how black people is mistreating the word nigger, and they're really better than that. And it's just basically telling that, like, don't mistreat yourself or whatever, cause you know, people going out buying Dolce & Gabbana and Gucci and all that, when you have the power to stop buying that stuff, and you actually show how much power as far as a community that you can stop people that really don't give a damn about you. And with Trinidad James on the hook, it's a very catchy song, and this is one of my favorite songs off the album. And I think this is really dope. Like, you can make social conscious music and also have it to where it's a nice sounding song with good quality, and I salute him for that. Number 4, Who Want It with Black Thought, is a very, very special song. Like, Black Thought actually outshined David Banner on this song, and it just basically like, how can I say this? Like, if you have a lot of features on your album, somewhere you gonna have to make sure that that feature don't outshine you. But the issue of what they was really just talking about is just talking about social issues on this song. And Black Thought, to me personally, I think has the best feature on this album, and he's supposed to. It's Black Thought. Now with track 2, My Uzi featuring Big K.R.I.T, I really like that song. The song is talking about, once again, social issues, but they're putting their faith in their weapons, and I think that was a good as far as message to bring along and on the track. But like, I really couldn't tell if that was Big Pimp C on the hook or Big K.R.I.T. I had to do some research and actually found out that that was a Pimp C sample. But kudos to that song. It's just that with that song, Big K.R.I.T was on it, and I was like, oh, like, first I thought it was just a Pimp C, but I had to look at the credits, and it was Big K.R.I.T. So I mean, it was pretty straight. My favorite song on the album is number 4, Elvis, which basically is talking about how white artists is more appreciated in the industry than black artists, and which Elvis is actually the prime biggest example of how that topic is, because basically Elvis stole his whole swag and his whole theme from rock and roll when black people was prominent in that part of time with the baggy suit and how he moved. And I think as far as the whole topic of this song is the best content on the album. Like, prime example, like Justin Timberlake is one of the most popular R&B artists in the industry now, and David Banner basically saying that if they put that whole energy just as much as they did on Justin Timberlake, he should have put it in Usher, because basically the same artist. Is just that Justin Timberlake is more popular than Usher right now, and I kind of agree with him on that. Well, like I said before, you can make social music and have good quality at the same time. But when it got to track 6 August, which was basically telling the whole meaning of the album, it kind of went downhill for me, especially when he got on the whole women issues on the album. Like on track 8, Marry Me, which basically was telling that the whole thing about black men marrying and you don't have to do stuff. It's basically the whole marriage ideal thing. But it's just like, he has this guy on this song singing half the song, and when David Banner came in, it just threw me off completely. Like, this guy was singing real mellow, and then all of a sudden David Banner, aggressive ass, just came in, and I just really wasn't feeling this song. And like I said before, what I don't like about this album is that he has a lot of features on here, and like, if you're gonna have features on your album, you gotta make sure that none of these features outshine you on your own album, because it's gonna make you feel it's gonna make you look a certain type of way. But I mean, you know, just example, like on CeeLo, on the whole Magnolia song, like CeeLo is actually telling a whole story about this black police officer and how his whole dealings with him being a black officer and what he has to do in these streets with his co-workers. And I just think that whole verse was more deeper than David Banner's first verse on Magnolia. And that's just a prime example of like what I said about Black Thought. If you're gonna have features, make sure they don't outshine you, bro. My least favorite song on this album is track 10, Traffic on Mars, featuring a lot of motherfuckers. It's basically talking about how stressful life is, and some people go to the edge to where they start smoking weed, which I personally deal with that type of issue. I don't smoke, but I really was thinking about smoking at a time in my life. But just with the whole concept of what this song is, I don't think it fit the whole entirety of the God box. But you know, and then he has a lot of people on this track, which is like a collaborative song, and I don't know if these are his artists, whatever, whatnot, but I just think personally this song could have been left off. But let me go ahead and rate The God Box by David Banner. I'ma give The God Box a 7 out of 10. Like, I like the messages he bring across on this album, but halfway through the album, I think the quality wise, it just fell off. I like the simple fact that he put some rock and roll elements in there, like example for Judy, Blare. I like that. But I think towards the end of the album, the quality fell off. But overall, it's a good album if you like conscious music. But I don't think everybody is going to be hip to that. But I'm going to give God Box a 7 out of 10. So, what do you think of David Banner's The God Box? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think David Banner is right about a lot of issues on this album? Do you think David Banner needed to go back into his whole cussing mode like in Mississippi the album? Leave in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV and hit a like. And until next time, yeah, on Black TV.